If you need any Xbox or PlayStation codes or any cheap PC games, use the referral link in the description. It will take you over to g2a.com. They already have a discount on most of their goods, and if you use the code CHES at checkout, you can get yourself an extra 3% off as well. Hey guys, how's it going? Ches back again, and welcome to episode number 4 of the second season here at AC Milan. Thank you for all of your feedback in yesterday's video. Plenty of comments letting me know what to do with the conundrums that I set to you in the previous episode, most notably what to do with the youngsters we were looking at with regards the potential that they were regens. A few of you were quite certain actually that this guy Antonio Catalani was genuinely Totti's regen, so you want me to try and pick him up. He's on the loan list, but you guys were very adamant you want me to try and buy him, so I will do that. A few of you were also keen that I pick up Danilo Zanon, not because he has a good prospect, because he's only 49 rated, but because he is 6'6" and has 5-star skills. So just for fun, we'll pick up Danilo Zanon as well. Probably send them both out on loan. Plan is to pick up both of them if I possibly can. They're not too expensive at all, so it shouldn't be a problem for a club of our size with our sort of financial clout that we have currently. Obviously, we are still looking at Marco Verratti. A few people saying yes, go for Jeremy Bretonnier as well. So we will do that. We'll also try and use Bertolacci as part of the deal for him to try and save a little bit of money. We're still waiting to see what happens with Marco Verratti. Obviously, we're waiting for confirmation that Jeremy Menez is leaving us to go to either Hoffenheim. Is it Hoffenheim? I think it was Hoffenheim or Inter Milan. So we'll wait and see what happens there. And then after those deals are done, we can see how much money we've got left to try and bring in a new wide midfielder. Obviously, in the last episode, in the final of the Italian Supercoppa, unfortunately, Stefan El Shaarawy broke his... Was it his elbow or his foot? I think it was his elbow. We'll have a quick check. Injury list. Pretty sure it was elbow for 2 months. Yes, it is elbow for 2 months. There we go. So, unfortunately, El Shaarawy is going to be out for a while. However, we do have players that can fill the void, like Bonaventura, without having to rely on players like Jeremy Menez. Plus, Niang can play out wide too. So, not really too fussed about the fact that El Shaarawy is injured again. He missed some of last season with a broken elbow as well, I think. Either that or an ankle. So, it seems to be that we're used to playing without him. But we've got 2 weeks worth of transfers, or 2 weeks worth of transfer window up until the game against Palermo. We may have so much transfer action before the Palermo game that we might not have a game today. If we do get to the Palermo game and I haven't been waffling for too long and there's still some time for the video to not make it, like 30 minutes long, then we'll play a game. If not, it'll be all transfer action today. You'll know by now because I haven't got there yet, but the video will already be up. So drop the video a like if you enjoy. Subscribe to the channel too to ensure you don't miss out on any further content here on the channel, whether it be this series or the My Player series. There is a big, massive vote coming in the My Player series tomorrow as well. So make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss that tomorrow. I may put the video live a little bit earlier, maybe at 6 PM rather than 8 PM, because I want as many people to see it as possible, because it's a huge vote for the future of My Player on this channel. If you missed any previous episodes in this series though, then check out what we've been doing so far in the transfer window in episodes 1, 2 and 3 from season 2. And if you want to know, if you're new to the series and you want to know what happened last year, then check episode 23 of season number 1, and that's the season roundup, and you'll be able to see how we got on. But without any further ado, let's push forward and try and get some new players into the club. That is the plan. We've had a transfer offer here for Gianluigi Donnarumma. We don't want to sell our highest, well, almost highest rated player. Bacca is 84, then you've got Donnarumma on 83. We won't be looking at anybody from Germany right now. We are looking to perhaps bring in one player from outside of our transfer parameters, which are either Serie A based players or Italian nationals. Looking to sign one player from outside of those parameters. At present, we haven't made any signings from outside those parameters. We have had a player sold though, and it is Jeremy Menez to Inter Milan for £24 million. Paid a little bit more than, well, Hoffenheim, we had the offer accepted for 17.5, I think. So that's a much more from Inter Milan, although obviously there are direct intercity rivals, but we don't mind really. £20.5 million, we'll take that. Romagnoli's accepted the contract offer. They are interested in Bertolacci for Bretonnier, so we can offer a little bit more now. We'll offer £7 million plus Bertolacci, because of course now we have over £60 million to potentially bring in Marco Verratti. FC Köln are interested in Juraj Kucka, but he's my best centre midfielder at present, at least the one that I enjoy playing with the most, so he's not going anywhere, but hopefully we can bring in a better midfielder now. in the shape of Marco Verratti. Will approach to buy. Interest being shown by other clubs as well. They reckon they want 50 million for him. I'm quite happy to pay 50 million, so we'll just offer 50. Bearing in mind, we have already offered 2 or 3 times for him to this point, so we don't want to start low and try and bargain our way, because if we run out of opportunities, they'll just cut ties and be like, no, you're not having him. Try again in the next window. We'll see what they say. Transfer offers for Bertolacci and Donnarumma. Now, Bertolacci we're trying to use in that other deal, so I will stall on this for now, and we will reject the offer for Donnarumma. If the Bertolacci deal falls through with regards bringing in the young centre mid, then I'll offer perhaps Torres or Paletta or someone like that, and maybe then we'll be able to bring in the youngster that's apparently... Whew! 76 million! No! Not going to pay 76 million. Wow, that's a lot of money. How about 58? God, I wasn't expecting them to ask for that much. We can alter with the transfer budget slightly because we have a large amount in wages available. So we'll do this, and I could probably afford that now, but I'd rather not pay it, to be honest. We've got 73 million then there sat in our budget. Still waiting to hear back about... Oh, Newcastle have signed Stefan de Vrij, a centre-back that we may have been interested in. Sassuolo have accepted the contract, or the offer. £7 million plus Bertolacci. Right, he wants 60 grand. More than happy to give him that. There you go, 60... Oh, not 61. You can have 60. And he won't be a crucial first-team player, but we'll say important first-team player, because he probably will get a lot of football, being 78 rated and 19 years of age. We will train him as well. Unfortunately for Colombia, not going to be accepting that offer, not taking the job as the Colombian national manager, and we will train a little bit, trying to get Mauri as high as we possibly can, considering if we're going to bring in Bretonnier, we want him to be involved in the training as well. Currently, Mauri's growing quite nicely, almost at 79 rated. He's 2 at the age of 19. Is he slightly older now? Is he now 20 years of age? Jose Mauri. He is now 20. Still very young, isn't it? 20 years of age and 78 rated. I'm really pleased with Mauri. He's been absolutely incredible for us so far in this save. And a transfer offer for Bonaventura. No, he's only 26. We'll reject. I would be tempted to sell Bonaventura if the right offer came in. Bernardeschi, we will reject. He's only 22 and 79 rated. Oh, I may be tempted to sell Bonaventura, though, if it means that... Because if we need more money to bring in another wise player, because we're seemingly going to have to pay quite a lot for Verratti, then I will contemplate selling Bonaventura. PSG offer accepted of 58 million. Thank you, PSG. And he only wants 140 grand a week. Yes. Deal hopefully done. Oh, Marco, please. Please accept that, Marco Verratti. Oh, they're bringing in Rakitic potentially as a replacement for him. Interesting. An offer for Maximovic. We're not selling him, though. He's our number 1 starting centre-back alongside Romagnoli. This transfer window is advancing very quickly, and we're getting a lot of deals done here. There's been a lot of action in the opening part to this episode. We may have a game at the end, because, well, I've been waffling all the way through, and we're only like 8 or so minutes in. Bretonnier accepts the offer. He is in. Deal done. It looks like we may have to actually sell... we may actually have... Oh, no. I could still sell Kevin Prince Boateng. We may have to sell Bonaventura. Marco Verratti contract accepted! Marco Verratti is in. We are definitely going to have to sell Bonaventura, though, to bring in a new wide player. But Marco Verratti is now an AC Milan starting player. Thank you. He's going to start alongside Kutska for Jorginho, who will now go on the bench. And Kevin Prince Boateng can drop out of the bench. That's so good. That's so good. Marco Verratti's in. He's brilliant. Look at those stats. I'll just quickly scroll through so you can see them. He's so good. 92 long passing, 94 short passing, 86 stand tackle, 77 slide tackle, 4-star weak foot, 4-star skills. He's only 5'5", but he's going to be integral to our build-up play. I'm delighted with that signing. Hopefully you guys are as well. Drop the video a like if you haven't to this point, if you're excited about the prospect of Marco Verratti now playing for us. Now then, what to do with regards to the wide midfield role? We do still have a number of players left to sell, but nobody seems to be interested in them at present. So, I'm probably going to have to sell... where are you? Where are you? Bonaventura. We will now sell Bonaventura. I know that's probably an unpopular decision, but I want to improve out wide and bring in someone that's younger. Is that for Bonaventura? No, it's for Kevin Prince Boateng. If we can sell Kevin Prince Boateng, we might not need to sell Bonaventura, because then we could use maybe Torres or Paletta as make weight to bring a new wide player in. Ooh, the decision. Right then, let's play Palermo, and that will probably round out today's episode whilst I get more feedback from you guys in the comment section of which wide player to go for. Balde Keita, Felipe Anderson, Mo Salah, Domenico Berardi, or someone from outside the parameters of Serie A and an Italian player. So someone that isn't Italian and isn't based in Serie A. Hit the comment section up. I'm going to go and bid for these two youngsters and try and bring them in on the absolute cheap. Oh, he's only recently joined them. Okay, well, we won't be able to buy him. That probably leans towards the fact that he could genuinely be a regen. And is this the case with, or not a but Totti's regen is what I mean. And this guy is also recently joined. So we'll have to wait until January to pick up Zanon and Catalani. But let's jump into this game against Palermo, shall we? And give Marco Verratti his debut. Into Vasquez, get the tackle in. Oh, nicely done by Maximovic. Every time I seem to put a tackle in on the edge of my box, it goes straight back to a Palermo man. Oh, he's taken a quick early shot, Vasquez. That's gone over the top of the bar. I didn't expect him to shoot there. Neither did the goalkeeper. Had it been on target, it may have caught him out. He just wouldn't quite dip in time. Not that far over the top. Nice ball into Cason. Forced out wide by Maximovic. Still going to get the cross in. That's dangerous, and that's 1-0 Palermo. Vasquez had a snapshot from the edge of the box a moment ago. This time he's in the 6-yard box to head in at the near post. Really nice whip in. I was pushing him out wide with Maximovic. See the little drop of the shoulder? He just kind of... I don't know why I did that, but he just kind of waved his leg in the air almost, looking like he was going to turn back inside, which is what I read, and unfortunately he kept going and got the cross in. That was very clever from the Palermo man. He completely fooled me out wide. Unfortunately, we find ourselves 1-0 down here in the opening game of the Serie A season. Verratti to Mauri, gets the turn in and will get it to Carlos Bacca. We'll find Kutska. I need you to make me run on the far side, but he's not doing so. Here's Verratti, Marco Verratti. Go on then, we'll give it a crack. Verratti with his first shot as an AC Milan player, drawing a good save out of the keeper. Bernardeschi will stand the ball back into the box. Bacca's underneath it. Viviano with another good save. And they get it away, but can we pick up possession again? No. So close to an equaliser around about the hour mark, just after. I'm contemplating bringing on Alex Pato and putting him up top with Carlos Bacca in a moment, just to give us a little bit more firepower up top. We haven't created much in this game. Palermo have kept possession extremely well throughout the entirety of it. As soon as I say that, go and give the ball away. Kutska will try and help build something else. Verratti will get this under control eventually. We'll get it to Kutska. He's making a good run here. It's Mattia Teixeira in the box. The right back slash left back slash giving the ball away and not going to have a shot back. Never mind. Palermo get the ball back. Kutska. Verratti, he's making a good run here, Bonaventura, and he's in behind. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Always get wiped out. The referee has given a penalty. I can't believe that. It's never been a pen. In the history of football, has that ever been a penalty? Not even close. What a tackle. Slides in, clearly wins the ball, takes the man at the same time, but it's not a foul. It's just not a foul. Unfortunately for Bonaventura, it's his last action on the pitch. We're bringing on Mbaye Niang and Alex Pato. It's going to be Carlos Bacca to try and get us an equaliser after 75 minutes. And he's going to do just that. We scored to equalise after 74 minutes and 15 seconds or so. We're back in the game. Can we now go and get ourselves a winner with the extra striker on the pitch? Verratti to Bacca. Pato's there, but so's Marco Verratti. Verratti in the box. Oh, Marco Verratti. What a way to have introduced yourself. You bury that in the top right-hand corner. Unfortunately, that's really not the best of shots at all. I need to figure out what's best to do with Verratti when it comes to shooting. Should I finesse or should I power with a lace shot? Let me know in the comments. I've never used Verratti before, so you guys are going to have to help me out there. Romagnoli wins that header, gets it to Kutska. Kutska to Bernardeschi. Bernardeschi, oh, looking for the through ball. It's not going to come. And Ballo tries to run away with it, and there goes the final whistle. It's a 1-1 draw, unfortunately, at home against Palermo in the opening game of the Serie A season. Better than last year, though. We lost on the opening day of the Serie A last year, 1-0 to Fiorentina. So, improvements. Verratti had a solid game. I was pleased with his introduction to the side, and we were able to get the equaliser through that penalty that probably shouldn't have been a penalty, but still, pleased to get a point. Right, let's jump back and we'll finalise the transfer situation as we stand right now. We currently have about £10 million. Wage budget is about 80 grand there, though, so I might have to actually switch it to a little bit more just so we can afford contracts. But we are in the process of potentially selling Kevin Prince Boateng, and also these are the players... Oh, no, that's the office. These are the players that we have left to sell in the transfer window. Brown, Modric, Pichinocchi, Comey, Barreta. None of those really with high price tags, but Paletta 3.1, Torres 5.5, and Bonaventura now with a large transfer fee we could command for him if someone comes in. Fiorentina already did. Maybe they'll come in again before the end of the transfer window, and we'll be able to sell Bonaventura to replace him with one of these wingers, or someone else that you guys suggest in the comments. Balde Keita, Felipe Anderson, Mo Salah, Domenico Berardi, or someone that isn't Serie A based, or actually maybe even Lorenzo Insigne. We could even look for Lorenzo Insigne from Napoli. Let's add him to the list as well. Either any of those 5 or someone from outside Serie A or the Italian national pool. So Lorenzo Insigne we will also add to this list. He's valued at 85. He's valued at £18.5 million. We'll add him to the shortlist. We do have options. We could use the... If Kevin Prince goes, we'll have about £15 million. Plus we can use someone as make-weight maybe, or hope that someone else goes on. We'll have to wait and see. But for now, that's going to bring us to a close here for today's episode. Drop the video a like if you enjoyed. Let me know what you think of the transfer dealings we've done so far. And subscribe to the channel too to make sure you don't miss out on tomorrow's deadline day episode. Tomorrow will probably be... almost definitely be the last episode from this transfer window. We'll play Udinese and we'll go all the way to transfer deadline day, and then we will be done for transfers until January. So ensure that you're subscribed so you don't miss out on tomorrow's video. Drop the video a like, and I'll see you next time.